Hello Noses, today I'm going to go through a beginner's guide on how to make perfumes. So the first thing that you need to have when you create fragrances is a scale. So perfumers don't use milliliters and they don't use drops. Why? It's because you want to be accurate, you want to be precise, and weighing your formula, weighing your fragrance will be the only way to replicate your formula accurately. So you don't have to have professional scales when you start at home for a hobby. You can be fine with a mini scales, it's enough as long as it's a bit precise. So this one will be precise at 0.01 gram. Obviously, if you want to upgrade to more professional scales, but it costs a lot of money, then you will have these kind of scales. So it's much bigger and something that you can consider when you are a little bit going further into your journey. The other thing that is super important is know where to get your materials, your ingredients, and get your ingredients from a reputable source. Do not only buy natural ingredients. So we tend to only know about natural ingredients when we don't know about perfumery, but actually there is so much more than natural ingredients, and molecules are extremely used, perfumery ingredients, and are incredible tools in a perfumer library. So get some really good ingredients from reputable source. When you get started into a creation, the first thing that you do is that you think about what you want to create. So it's called the brief. It's very important to understand that a perfumer does not jump at its scales and like mix a few things with the hope that it will turn out nice. No, there is a thought process behind a creation, and it's called the brief. The brief is essentially your vision, your story, is what you want to achieve in your creation. So always start by defining a clear idea, creative idea, through a description, or you are making up a story, or you want to create or you want to recreate a story, a person, a feeling, a place, anything. So this is called the brief. This is very important because it will give you a clear direction to where you go. When you have your idea clear in your head, then you're ready to start thinking about the formula. So get yourself a formula sheet. A formula sheet is a table where you're going to be able to structure your formula. So you can see it's a simple table here, and you are going to structure your formula having your ingredients, and in front of your ingredients the proportion that you want to have of each ingredient. So obviously this comes, knowing what to put in your formula and how to structure your formula comes with a little bit more training and a little bit more details, but the first thing that you need to have is a formula sheet, and you structure your formula. You think about the pyramid shape, you think of how fresh, how deep, what are the style of ingredients that you want to get in your fragrance to recreate the brief. Once you have weighed your formula, so you take your little bottles, you weigh your formula. So here will be your formula on the sheet of paper. Then it's important to rework your formula. And this is what makes the job of a perfumer so long. It takes dozens, sometimes even hundreds of rework to a perfumer before it gets to the place where it's happy. So you will rework your fragrance to improve your fragrance and to essentially get to the happy place when you're ready to go with that result. So perfumery, it's an incredible process. It's really fun. It is a training, but it is something that you can get started with, or at least get the kind of like the basic understanding of.